area in Mendocino County, Northern California, north on Highway 101 to Willits, which is the town that I was raised in, or I was raised outside of it. So I'm going up there to stop by a friend's place and see if he's around, but in the process I thought it might be interesting to do a little tour of some of the places from my childhood. So this sign we're coming up on wasn't here when I was a kid. The sign was actually purchased from Reno, and it's the same one that used to say biggest little city in the West or whatever, something like that. Downtown. Already happening. Here at the Willis Museum, I'm not going to bother going in it this time, but just thought I'd show a interesting chunk of history. This is a spool donkey, steam-powered, used in logging on the Mendocino coast, circa 1900 to 1925. Don't want to get your fingers caught in that thing. Oh man! I recommend doing that right after drinking lemonade. And this is the street going up to my house, another several miles. I would stand right there and hitchhike while trying to get home from school if I missed the bus or stayed late or whatever. Getting into some nice country looking area. Going through brook trails. Some more nice looking countryside. And here I'm about to come to the dirt road you turn onto, Troll Ridge Road, also known as Timberline Road. This is where the bus would drop me off. And if I was lucky, I'd be getting a ride. If I wasn't, I'd be walking. 1.5 miles from here. Here at the top of our driveway where I was raised. And I'm not going to go down there because the owner doesn't mind if we visit. I visited a couple years ago, but understandably she likes a phone call beforehand, so not going to go on down there, but it's just quarter mile down, and then you get to the house that my dad built. I'll tell one little story. Is that right here there was a sign that said BAM, B-A-M, and the reason was that there was this kind of quirky guy that lived on our land when we first moved here in the late 70s, and he built this small little cabin that was all made out of pegs. So there wasn't a nail in the building apparently. It was all created by using this peg system, and I believe that cabin is still there. It's probably pretty run down looking, but he was an interesting character who he was very kind of artsy and quirky, and he once tried to get the Guinness Book of World Records for standing in one place without moving, because one of his little gigs was he would, like these people that you see on the sidewalk in the city or whatever, and at first you don't realize that they're a person because they're standing so still and they're like painted up or whatever, and you think they're a statue or something, and so that was one of the little things that he would do. So the guy's name was Bruce A. McCarter, and so his initials were BAM, B-A-M, and so he'd put this sign here saying BAM just to tell friends where to turn, and then he was only here for a year or something and moved away. But it just so happened that my mom's last name was Batanti, and my last name and my dad's last name is Morris. So BAM also stood for Batanti and Morris. So after Bruce left, we just left that sign there, and then we would still tell people, friends that were coming up here, turn at the BAM sign, and then you'd go down this driveway. So you can see here, Timberline Road is the road that I was raised on, but when I was a kid we actually called it Troll Ridge Road. I think that was the original name. And then you can see the other one is Middle Earth Road, so it was a little bit of a Lord of the Rings theme. So I'm here back at the beginning of the dirt road here. You can see Timberline Road and then the old Troll Ridge sign. Nice warm sunny afternoon here. I'm now a ways further up Sherwood Road, which was the road that was paved before, but it's now turned to dirt. And here's just an amazing view. Hey there. Couple flies around here today, huh? So I just drove a little bit further north from Willits to the Eel River, which is where we used to go swimming when I was a kid. And here we go. Oh man, definitely nice.